Havik Nation has arrived. Welcome to Pause and Rewind, because that's just what we do here. Listen, Easy Mill. Man, so the most recent comments, man, on some of the most recent reactions that I've done for Easy, everybody says Lackland, 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 Lackland. So, here we are. I'm a man of the people. Lackland by Easy Mill. This is a lyric video, so that's going to be pretty dope. So we're going to check out, man, see what Easy Mill's all about on this Lackland joint. Havik Nation, are you ready? Let's go!
What's up, y'all?
What up, what up, what up?
It's been 2 months already. I'll tell y'all all about it. Yeah. Look, slowly past the days that I counted before I got in, and I already had the tickets to the bus that I'd hop in, and never considered my own self if I would've tried stopping. I taste the bitter with no health, I got my mind locked in a little girl where I'm a good. Look, slowly past the days that I counted before I got in.
Slowly past the days that I counted before I got in.
And I already had the tickets to the bus that I'd hop in, and never considered my own self if I would've tried stopping. I taste the bitter with no health, I got my mind locked in a.
Beautiful. It's a little bit of an internal kind of there, not like, you know, crazy, but it's like, you know, a lot of people, man, especially your surface level rappers with no layers, they only rhyme the last word. Well, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. At least you rhyming. You know what I'm saying? But when you start rhyming multiple words in each bar with each other's position in each bar, you know what I'm saying? That's when you kind of elevate your game a little bit, especially for certain songs. So he definitely does this one before I got in. That's 3 words right there. I got in.
I got in, and I already had the
to the bus that I'd hopped in, right? So now that's 3 more words. So he rhyming 3 words with 3 words, not just the last word or anything like that. He's actually taking like a little bit of a sentence or a little bit of a phrase and rhyming each of those.
Tickets to the bus that I'd hop in, and never considered my oown self if I would've tried
stopping. So not just stopping, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. He's done it in other songs, you know, with that type of rhyme setup. But this one, tried, I'd, right? Like he's rhyming those words and keeping that whole phrase going, man. That's nice.
I taste the bitter with no health. I got my
mind locked in. I'd locked, like mind locked. I'd hop, right? Still going all the way back to the first one. He's still rhyming those whole phrases. I love when people do that, man, because it's real nice. And he starts it off like that right out the gate, so that's dope.
And locked in a little world where I'm a good boy, never was a sinner. Imagine my own self struggling, hunting a buck for dinner, running away and solving it so a bullet.
Oh.
Imagine my own self struggling, hunting a.
My own self struggling, hunting a buck for dinner, hunting a buck for dinner. Hunting a buck, like when you actually out hunting a buck in your camo, being quiet, being stealth, and you shoot a buck for dinner. But also I'm hunting a buck. I'm hunting the money just so I can pay for dinner, just so I can get my dinner because I'm struggling. I'm hunting for a buck. I'm hunting for the money. Crazy double right there. Crazy double right there.
For dinner, running away and solving it so a bullet pierces its skin. Administer killers through voluntary systems, wonder who's sicker. Me or the man who slaved in shame and paved the way for my generation to pledge and march in days of rain. Not even the slightest clue on how to take away the pain, and I couldn't seize up these thoughts on my way to basic training.
See, again, he internally rhymed that as a setup to him going up into basic training. Lackland. Okay, this is dope. Wow. Man, he's got a lot of history for somebody so young. Man, I didn't know this part about him, so this is cool.
I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, is this to better myself? Cause I just be rapping. So it's happening. The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland.
Wow, that's nice. Nice hook, man.
Yeah, finally set foot chillin' up in the airport. Saw the cats there sitting. We joining the Air Force.
The
That
Air
was the
Force.
grave I'm digging, but it was my dare choice. Will we end up killing a couple?
Ooh, that's the grave that I'm digging, but that was my dead choice. It was my choice. The risk is there, but it was my choice. Will we end up killing a couple of scared boys? Ooh, I'm sure that was just thoughts on the brain, right? Going into something like that for your first time, you heading to basic training. You're like, damn, man, will I wind up doing something like that? How can the thoughts not run through your head?
Scared boys, that might have been not the real case, but it definitely crossed through my thoughts.
See? It definitely crossed through my thoughts. Is that what he said?
A couple of scared boys, that might have been.
Yeah, but it definitely crossed through my thoughts, of course. It might not have been the real case, but it definitely was on my mind.
A real case, but it definitely crossed through my thoughts. The T.I.'s expectations leveled on making us follow like buds. Storm out for 1-3-20 seconds where we filled up our slots. A few days in and some already want to tie their necks up in knots.
I
But
bet.
that was
Giving
nature
it.
they cultivated, they make it way too insane for those who think it's a game. When in truth it really is, you just gotta know how to mentally play.
Oh, he said for those that think it's a game, when in truth it really is. You just gotta know how to mentally play it.
I should never say it, but motherfucker reporting statement. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even.
Yeah.
Compared to them, is this to better myself? Cause I just be rapping.
But
So
what
it's
happened? Yeah.
The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. The day came when we had to get our neurotic shots to stabilize all our systems, but man, it was too much. And the side effects on the wall said one was pox, but I didn't care. I knew I was in favor with the odds. Psych.
Nice.
A few days later, woken up on my bed, bro. Just got so sick that I was feeling hella dead, bro. Went to read and can't believe it what they said, though. That I was going home, they sending me to med, ho. That was the place that I actually spent a month, and the atmosphere was chill, you could slack, and no one's.
Ooh, now this is an internal right here. Look, that was the place that I actually spent a month in, and the atmosphere was chill, you could slack, and no one's like, that's crazy. That's nice, right? It's internal there. So those sets of words rhymes, but then also, spent a month in. No one's fronting, right? So he's got internals within his internal to set up his rhyme scheme. It's nice. It's nice.
Frontin', but the thing
Say that again.
That I was going home, they sending me to med, ho. That was the place that I actually spent a month, and the atmosphere was chill, you could slack, and no one's frontin'.
Nice.
But the thing that got to me was the fact they gave us
keeps it going.
at the cost of cleaning the crap out of latrines.
But the thing that got to me was the fact they gave us privileges at the cost of cleaning the crap out of. That's fire. Fire, man. This is when you put effort into your rhymes, bro. Not just spit some bullshit. You actually writing. This is what type of stuff that comes out. Only a real artist can do stuff like that.
The atmosphere was chill, you could slack, and no one's frontin'. But the thing that got to me was the fact they gave us privileges at the cost of cleaning the crap out of latrines, and then limit us to cutoffs and back to confiscation like that. Just straight up felt like we cat. The boost insurgents for us who got to confiscate.
Oh, see, he keeps it going. So now it's a scheme. Now it's a particular rhyme scheme. When you go this long, that's what makes it a scheme. So now, limit us to cutoffs and back to confiscation like that. Just straight up felt like we cap. Now this is nice. I love when people do this too. Felt like we cap, right? He stopped in the middle of a word just so he can rhyme that syllable of the word with the rest of his scheme. And then he'll fill out the rest. Finish the word itself and then finish his bar. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Cost of cleaning the crap out of latrines, and then limit us to cutoffs and back to confiscation like that. Just straight up felt like we cat LaBoost insurgents.
See, cat LaBoost insurgents. Cat LaBoost. He stopped in the middle of a word to keep that rhyme scheme. Dope. Again, that's how you play with the words, right? Because now you done took calaboose and rhymed it with, act. calaboose and act, don't rhyme. But if you say act and cap, the first 3 letters of calaboose, now you got a different rhyme scheme. That's how you play with the words.
For us who got some birthdays they passed, like no one's business was happening to the shit like no cap, can't understand it. But that's just the side of me that's really pissed and wants to hate it. The truth is I understood that my body couldn't take it. Maybe the brightest side is now that I'm back home in Vegas. But to those who believe, I'm sorry y'all, I didn't make it. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah,
wow.
My good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, it's this to better myself, cause I just be rapping. So what's happening?
Yeah.
The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing
while I'm in Lackland.
Hey, shouts out to my 322nd boys, man.
Nice.
Burgess, Davis, and the ones I came with from Vegas, Thompson, Weatherspoon, Sadri. Hope y'all doing good, man. Hey, where's all my Meadow boys like Del Toro Alpha 6? Y'all, I told y'all I'll make this song about fucking BMT and all the metal and shit, but it's all good, you know. You just gotta play how sketch it.
Man. All right. Man, so like, that's crazy, man. I didn't know he enlisted and went to basic training and stuff like that. I had no idea. Sounds like it was time to get some shots. He got some shots, had some side effects, got really sick, went to med hold, and then got sent home, basically. You know what I mean? Because of how his body was taking it or handling it. So that's wild, man. He could have had a whole different life trajectory, really. You know what I mean? Like, everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, like, who knows what happens if that didn't happen? Maybe he stayed in. Maybe he got this and that, and years go by, and now he's deployed. And see, he was Air Force, so he could have ended up anywhere. So that's interesting. What an interesting story. Man, what I love about this, first of all, is the tone. You know, it's real, like, right? It's in that tone. That's the pocket for this song, and it's really nice. But then what I love, obviously, is the storytelling element. Storytelling is one of those check boxes for me that I've always held dear. That's one of my best, like, attributes, is just being able to tell a story through a song. Not many rappers can do it, believe it or not. You would think it's easy for a rapper, if you're a rapper or just a musician in general or any type of stuff. But, like, no, not a lot of people can tell stories in the rap game for whatever reason. Some people try, and, you know, it's just not that good. You can't, you know, but there are some people who can do it well. The storytelling element in this song was real nice. Like, you got a beginning, middle, and end to the story. You got, you know, elements of some visuals that you can kind of picture what's happening. You got, you know, scene. You're setting up a scene being in med bay and in the hospital or on a bed or whatever, and getting shots. You're in the room. Like, the visual is there. So as he's talking, you can kind of envision what he's saying. You know, those are kind of some of the signs of a really good storyteller. You know what I mean? That where you want to get to the end so to know what happened, even in the song, you know? So that's really dope. So I love any type of storytelling type of song, going all the way back to, for me, the days of people like Slick Rick, you know what I mean, where songs was constantly being told in a story, you know, and you just loved it. Those are classic hip-hop elements that I think anybody that considers himself to be a good artist in this game should have at least that checkbox, among many others. But that's definitely one that I feel like you should have, and Easy clearly has it. So, all right, y'all. That was Easy Mill Lackland. Thank you for recommending that one. I like that. Again, that's just another layer to peel back on this dude, because I had no idea of this background. You know what I'm saying? As far as what he had to do, what he went through, and then what ended up happening. And then he said he's back home in Vegas. So, yeah, would have never knew. So, appreciate y'all, man. Throw out some more recommendations for me. What's next after Lackland? You know what I mean? I like getting different vibes from Easy, and this was definitely a different one. So give me another one. What's next? What's another banger from this dude that y'all want me to react to? Throw it out there. The majority wins, and I will get to it. So Havik Nation, I will see y'all next time. Be easy.
Yeah, they sleeping on us, bed, we wake them up. Cut my day ones off cause they was faking love. Had to change the recipe, my cake ain't baking up. Yeah, they sleeping on us, bed, we wake them up. Tryna take what's in my pocket, that's a no, yeah. Tryna wonder